My granddad had an eighth grade education, and the man was an American success story. He went from being a sharecropper to being a millionaire. He was an American success story in oil. He was an oil man, right? The way he became an oil man was he was a farmer that owned a piece of land that had 11 oil wells on it. And this oil company comes to him and says, listen, we have to tell you, we have to give you notice as courtesy. We're not going to be servicing these wells anymore. So we're going to cap them. We're going to pull all the pumping units off of the bank tank batteries and all that, and you're going to basically be able to farm the service roads and everything, right? We just wanted to let you know. And my grandfather said, well, why are you pulling the pumping units off? Why are you not servicing them? He says, well, we've grown so big that they don't produce enough for me. Well, what do they produce? So the gentleman tells him, and he says, well, what if I bought the mineral rights and the equipment from you, right? And you didn't have to take it off. What would that'd save you money? What would that cost? And he said, I don't know. So he goes back to corporate, comes back, gives my grandfather a number, and my grandfather paid it.
Good for him.
Buys the equipment and literally owned it for like 50 years. Okay. And so he made millions, literally made millions, and he had an eighth grade education. But this was a man that people would seek out to find out what he thought the oil market would do, or what he thought the cattle market would do, that kind of thing. He was an expert in what he did, right? The thing about it was my grandfather is somebody that just figured it out. It didn't matter what the situation was, it didn't matter what the challenge was or what happened. He just figured out how to make it work, right? Literally figured out how to make it work. And that was one of the things that I love, the fact that he always thought about things in terms of how can I, right?